I sat alone at T. My Mill's deathbed, her children vanished, never came to say goodbye. You know, there are moments in life that just break you. But what if the person you thought was just silently fading away leaves you a secret so explosive, it completely shatters your reality and exposes the bitter truth about the people closest to them? I was just 36 back then, driving a beer truck, living a pretty ordinary life. Nothing prepared me for the sterile quiet of room 221 at St. Luke's. The heart monitor had this steady, almost mocking rhythm, and then, it skipped. Dragged. And I knew. I just didn't want to admit it. My mother-in-law, Lucille Hartman, was dying. The air hung heavy with antiseptic and that sweet, metallic decay, a smell you never forget, the kind that screams, this is the end. A muted baseball game played on a wall-mounted TV, players moving like ghosts. I kept my eyes fixed on it, because looking at the clock felt even worse. Nurse Carla Ruiz, a kind soul, kept checking in, offering coffee. I kept telling her I was fine, but we both knew I wasn't. We both knew what I was really waiting for, Lucille's own kids, Avery and Tyler, to show up. They didn't. I called Avery 9 times that night, leaving voicemails, texts. Tyler, 5 calls. Each of them answered once, said they were in meetings, promised to head over soon. Then, silence. Just these infuriating thumbs-up emojis, like we were confirming brunch plans. I swear, if I'd gotten one more cartoon hand, I might have thrown my phone right through the nurse's station. Lucille hadn't spoken in over a day, just shallow, fluttery breaths. I was telling her some dumb story about her neighbor's dog finally stopping its barking, just to fill the terrifying silence, when suddenly, she reached out and grabbed my wrist. Her grip was surprisingly strong, like she was 50 years younger. They think I don't know, she whispered, her voice thin but impossibly sharp. My heart started pounding. What did she mean? I leaned in, asking. She shook her head, eyes locking onto mine, clearer than they'd been in days. Don't press the call button. Avery and Tyler aren't coming. They weren't coming yesterday either. Her hand tightened. There's a key for you. Storage Route 5, Unit 193. Martin. Only after. Only after what? I pressed. She didn't answer, just stared, like she was memorizing my face. Then, promise me. And I did. Yeah, okay. I promise. Because when a dying woman asks you something like that, you don't argue. You don't ask for clarification. You just say yes, and pray you'll figure it out later. Carla walked in just as that monitor's beep stretched into that long, flat line that never ends. I didn't move, didn't blink, just let Lucille's hand slide from mine, feeling like she was the one letting me go. Carla turned off the machines. No soft apologies, just a quiet, she was lucky to have you, as she handed me a sealed envelope with my name on it, in Lucille's sharp, careful handwriting. I couldn't trust myself to speak. Anything I said would have been too angry, too raw. I shoved the envelope into my jacket and walked out, like I had somewhere urgent to be. I sat in the parking garage for 10 minutes, the car running, my hands on the wheel, going nowhere. Lucille was gone. I was the only one who showed up. I hadn't even married into this family by blood, not really, and still, I was the one holding her hand. I just kept staring at the elevator entrance, wondering if Avery would even ask how her mom died, or if her first question would be about whether I remembered to pick up the dry cleaning for her client dinner. I walked into our house and dropped my keys in the dish, then sat at the kitchen table in the dim glow of the under cabinet and then watched the full story link is attached below.